What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm going to be returning to a band that I've checked out a few times on this channel already. And in those few times, I've absolutely loved everything I've heard. And I'm super happy for this band. They just recently signed to Rise Records, and this is some of the newest material they're putting out under the Rise name. And over the last few days, a lot of you guys have hit me up and told me, hey, there's a brand new song and video out. You should definitely check it out. And some of you even told me the background on the song and what it's about. And normally when I do these reactions, I go in knowing as little as I can, so it's like a legitimate first time impression. But with this one, I felt like I wanted to do a little research, and I did read the lyrics, and I did read a couple interviews and articles with the band about what this song is about. And it's very personal, about family members, and it seems like it's gonna be super, super heavy. And I'm really excited to check this out, man. So without wasting any more time, I will link this video in the description below. And today, I'm once again going to be listening to Spiritbox with the music video for their song, Constance. Let's go! Oh, this might be a challenge to hold it together through this. One thing I like about music a lot and stuff like this is that every song can relate to somebody emotionally on a certain level. And with something like this, already starting. A lot of people have gone through similar situations, lost family members, dealt with older family members that have developed dementia and stuff like that. And it's hitting pretty close to home right now, I'm not going to lie. But let's try and talk about some gear real quick. So we haven't seen much. We've only seen a bass and a guitar. Mike is playing a balaguer guitar. I know that because I'm a big fan of Every Time I Die, and Andy plays those guitars. And I saw one in another video that I did recently. So I recently did some research on the company, and, really cool story, man. Small company started by Joe Balaguer. They are based in Pennsylvania. If I remember the town name right, it's Pottsville or Pottstown. One of the two. I'll make sure I have it right. But he's playing the Espada model, and I've seen those before. And what's really cool is, like most guitar companies, their standard lines are made overseas, but he still hand makes his Heritage Series guitars in his shop in Pennsylvania by hand. And I think that's super cool for a lot of those small luthiers, especially the guy that owns the company. He's still heavily involved. Great looking guitar, great sounding, and I love the work that Mike is doing on guitar. I always have in everything we've seen. We'll come back to more in a little bit. want to start this whole part over because I want to hear the whole thing, and I've been going for a while, and I just wanted to talk about some stuff. The last piece of gear that I want to talk about is the bass. That is a Dingwall. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Dingwall Combustion series. It's 5-string. At least it looked like a 5-string from the quick shots I've been getting. Dingwall is a Canadian-based company that we have been seeing a ton on videos lately. A lot of people are playing their basses, and for good reason. They're very well built, man. They're very well known for the fanned fret system they have going on, and for how they do the tension and the balance on their strings. If you notice down near the bridge of the guitar, all the strings have different lengths on them rather than a standard bridge that's even on all of them. They do that for the perfect harmonics and balance tension for the strings. When they first started out as a company, they're trying to figure out how to balance that low B string on a 5-string like perfectly, because it's really hard to stay in tune sometimes and the intonation gets really weird. But great basses. They are based out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. And the last thing I want to say, and we'll finish this video out, is this video is fantastically well done, as most of their videos have been. The way that they're portraying everything and the way that they're expressing emotions through this is just phenomenal. It's heavy. It's really, really hard for me to really get into this song with what's going on the screen because it's so heavy. And I say that in a very good way, like well done. The cool thing about this video that I read was that while lyrically, this song is a tribute to Courtney's grandmother, Phyllis, I believe her name was, from the article I read. You know, her grandmother passed away and she wasn't able to see her or attend her funeral because of everything going on in the world right now. And I know there's a lot of people that can relate to that. Their video director, this is his tribute or his expression of what he was going through and what his family was going through with his grandmother passing away. So what you're seeing here is two different perspectives and tributes and experiences from two different people in the same song and video, which is really, really well done. And their director, Dylan, his grandmother's name was Constance. This video is named after her. Let's just finish this out. I'm just going to let it go the rest of the time. That is a wild shot. Oh. God. All right, let's go talk about that. That, my friends, is art. That is the epitome of emotional expression and just... That was heavy. I don't even really know what I want to talk about right now. And I'm glad that I got the backstory on this one before I watched it. I really am. You know, I'm curious. I don't often watch other reactors' channels. I don't. And because I don't want to compare myself to what anybody else is doing. That's it. I'm really curious to see others' reactors' reactions to this one. Because I'm wondering if somebody goes into this song not knowing what it's about how they're going to react to this, because I can confidently say I think I could have put the pieces together on what it was about, but if I went into this with no knowledge, this reaction would have been different. I don't think I would have been as emotional, but fantastic job all around, man. The band, musically, it was awesome. Courtney sounded great. The one thing that I was really like looking forward to, because I saw in an interview, she said she didn't want to do any scary screaming because her grandmother would always ask her when she was going to write a song with no screaming. She did it. And it's the same band. It's the same heavy band with a wide range of emotion without her even growling or screaming. And I absolutely loved it, man. I really did. This might be one of those songs, though, when I listen to it again off of here, I'm not going to be able to emotionally handle that well. So, thank you guys for recommending this one, man. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I checked it out. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. So if you turn your alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like. And if you disliked it, it's no big deal, man. Thank you for watching this time. You're free to click dislike and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server I hang out on. I have a Twitch that I stream on, and I will link those in the description below. My handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.